So these workshops for today and tomorrow, we're learning a game piece of John Zorn's called Cobra. It's one of his later pieces. This is basically the score. And for the next 2 days, we're working with local musicians on teaching them what all these symbols mean. It's basically a open improvisation that's highly structured, where the musicians are actually creating the music using these cards, which are on this table. As you can see, each card means something. Either this is a volume card, either louder or softer. So the next 2 days are just basically learning this piece, kind of as a workshop, and with the goal of doing kind of a public performance tomorrow night. On Sunday, we're going to be doing a piece by John Cage called 4 to the 6th, which is a quartet that was originally written for me and Joan LaBarbera and John Cage that we performed in New York in 1992. And it's also basically a very structured improvisation that Cage wrote. It's one of his most open pieces. And in that piece, each musician will have 12 sounds or 12 events that they're going to be working with, and then they're using a kind of a time, it's a time unit piece that each musician will have certain timings that they can either begin or stop their events. And it's a 30-minute piece. And then after that, we're going to do an open improvisation, but done in the style that the Merce Cunningham musicians used to do, which would be an open improvisation with a certain amount of time devoted to silence. So tomorrow, on Sunday, we will do an event for Merce Cunningham, which will be an open improvisation, which will be about 30 minutes long. And within that 30 minutes, each musician will have 5 minutes of silence somewhere that they will observe in that 30-minute time frame, each musician. On Sunday, it'll be Sylvie Cavassier playing piano, Fred Frith will play guitar, and Mark Dresser will be playing bass, and I'll be playing percussion. So the first half of the concert will be a piece by John Cage called 4 to the 6th, which is an open, as I say, very structured open improvisation using his time, I forgot the technical word for it, but it's time unit pieces where he gives, each musician begins and stops their events according to certain timings. We'll all be using stopwatches. And then an open improvisation will be the second half of the concert, which will be sort of dedicated to Merce Cunningham, who Cage had worked with.